Okay. I did not expect this episode to hit this hard. When I saw the title, The Death of Superman, I figured it was just another nod to one of DC's most iconic stories. But wow, I was completely wrong. Because this isn't just another version of Superman's death. It's something way more emotional, and honestly, way more tragic. By the end of the episode, I was just sitting there thinking, there's no way they actually did that. So let's break down everything that happened, because this episode gave us one of the biggest turning points in the entire series. Episode 5 starts by giving Clark exactly what he's been wanting for so long. His family is together. John is finally here from the future. For a brief moment, everything feels normal. And of course, that doesn't last very long. Because Hank Henshaw shows up, and the second he enters the picture, everything falls apart. Honestly, I think this might be the scariest villain the show's introduced so far. Not just because he's insanely powerful, but because he's completely lost himself. He's not trying to prove a point anymore. He wants Superman to lose everything. Cyborg Superman is absolutely terrifying. The show's version of Cyborg Superman is honestly incredible. After Brainiac's invasion nearly killed Hank, Lex Luthor rebuilt his body using advanced cybernetic technology. The problem? Lex thought he was creating the ultimate weapon. Instead, he created something he couldn't control. Hank breaks free almost immediately, hacks every single one of Lex's drones, and starts using their parts to repair himself during the fight. So every time Superman manages to damage him, a few seconds later, he's back. Bigger, stronger, faster. It's like fighting an enemy that just keeps leveling up. And that makes every minute of this battle feel hopeless. But here's what makes Hank even more dangerous. He's not just trying to beat Superman. He wants him to suffer. In Hank's mind, humanity chose an alien over one of their own. So anyone who believes in Superman, anyone who stands beside him, is a traitor. There's even a moment that feels straight out of Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. Buildings are collapsing, people are running for their lives. Metropolis is basically becoming a war zone. And to make things even worse, Hank has kryptonite built directly into his body. Every punch weakens Clark, while Hank just keeps getting stronger. It feels like Superman is fighting a battle he simply can't win. Hank's motivation makes him even better. And honestly, this is where the episode surprised me. Because Hank isn't evil just for the sake of being evil. He genuinely believes Superman stole everything from him. The respect, the admiration, the future he thought he deserved. Then he finds out Clark has a family, a son, a future filled with people who love him. And that completely breaks whatever humanity Hank had left. He knows he'll never have that life. So if he can't have it, he's determined to make sure Superman loses it too. That's what makes this fight feel so personal. It's not about saving the world anymore. It's about revenge. And that makes Hank one of the most compelling villains this series has given us so far.